Hello. Damn. Cool. Did you actually do that? You could. Not that painful. Third.
Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Yes. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Yes. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Electronic music is really. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Oh, a quiver. Because I'm Sonic's friend.
Electronic music is really becoming. Electronic music is really. Electronic music is really.
And Riot's friend.
Electronic music is really becoming.
And I helped a little bit with Cosmic Cyclone. And that's about it.
Is that right?
serious. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming. Electronic music. Electronic music. Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music. Electronic music. Electronic music. Electronic music is really becoming. Electronic music is really. Electronic music.
Tss.
Electronic music is really becoming serious. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Yes. Electronic music is really becoming serious.
Is that right?
Yes.
I only buffed those parts because somebody was telling me they were not buffed, so I decided to buff them right now. Nothing else. Just buffing what was supposedly unbuffed. Oh, okay. I get frustrated by shit like that when I actually get past 15% and then for some reason the game is like, nope, you didn't click and kills me. That is the only thing that frustrates me because I do know that I clicked. And it makes absolutely no sense to me. $21.89 and 96. Yeah, I fixed the bug at 21. I don't know about any other bugs, but yes, I fixed the bug at 21. You can now, if it happens, you can fall down and still continue going without dying because there's a triple speed portal down there now. The only problem there is now is that I think I actually fixed it to the point where that triple speed portal isn't even necessary, because I think I fixed the ball so it just doesn't give you that transition. Because you always have to go the same way, so it's like you always are gonna end up at the top orb. I actually just realized something. The FPS bypass doesn't actually make the FPS any higher. It actually keeps it below 144 FPS. I mean, I've been trying to use it, and the thing I noticed is that I was feeling lag. It felt like I was lagging, but the thing is, you can't really see much change after 100 FPS, right? Or something like that. You won't really notice a difference, but I was seeing this extremely bad frame drops while playing with 144 FPS with the FPS bypass. But actually, the only thing that changes is the freaking ship physics and the and yeah, that's literally it. The only thing that changes is the physics of the ship. I have not noticed any other changes right now. I mean, I turned off the FPS bypass earlier because I wanted to see what was the actual problem. But the thing is, the thing changes is it makes the ship physics a lot easier. Sorry for broken mic. I'm planning to get it as a new mic as soon as possible. GGZ, I have come to a conclusion that FPS bypass is actually a really cancerous hack. It's better if you're actually 60 Hz than if you're a 144 Hz player. You might be wondering, but why? The answer is simple, because the thing doesn't change your FPS, it alters the physics of the games. And it makes watching fucking AIDS. I don't know how nobody else notices how freaking dropped their frame rate is. I mean, are you like freaking blind, mate? I mean, I've seen like all 144 Hz players are like complaining how bad it is to play with 60 Hz. But then you look at it, but then you're playing with this and you're like, oh, this is an amazing hack. It works 10 out of 10. My eyes totally don't hurt from the 60 FPS I play in. I mean, the actual hack itself doesn't change the FPS. It keeps the FPS at 60 FPS. So pretty much right now I'm playing with 60 FPS, not anymore. But the thing is, the hack changes the physics of the game, lowering your delay and making straight fly a lot easier throughout, just making the ship lighter. I mean, if you've been a 60 Hz player all the time, then this is gonna be a lot easier for you to use than a normal 144 Hz player. Because 144 Hz players are used to 144 FPS, not 60 FPS. So this hack just makes it look freaking AIDS to play with. No, my texture pack will hack you and it will kill you. Definitely not a safe texture pack. Guys, go is at 30. Why the heck why are you making it so much harder to understand the fact that it says the go counter in the top left corner of my screen? I mean, follow my mouse cursor. Look at it move. Oh, wait. I don't have a mouse cursor. God damn it. Yeah, GGZ, but you know what? I get some money from streaming on on YouTube, so like I need that money so I can upgrade my computer, so like no thanks. I'll stay with my YouTube and I'll eventually move to Twitch if I can. And here I have nearly 4.2k subs, while on Twitch I have like 500 followers. I can't play Minecraft. I got banned off of Hypixel because I accidentally pressed my macro for cookie clicker. Yeah, I don't know. I was like waiting for a new game of Skywars and I accidentally clicked on the macro key and they just banned me for like 7 days and I was like, okay, understandable. I get unbanned tomorrow. Like, wait a second. Let me actually show you this. Oh wait, I get unbanned today. Holy heck. Good to know. Maybe I should start streaming Jumper X again while I wait for... Yeah, maybe I should verify Jumper X while I wait for Demon Nostalgias to get decorated. And other stuff. I mean, I pretty much just played the level to show off that it's not dead. This is not a stolen level, Jesus fucking Christ, mate. If that's terminal 8, let me actually show it to you in the editor. So actually here you have to hold from the previous attempt. So let's just skip that, okay? GGZ, this is Crazy Man's gameplay. Wow. I mean, when I verify this, I have to deploy my attempts with 2 to actually get the amount of attempts I got to do on the level. Because of that first thing. The first jump. Because of this thing. So like when I get my attempt count back, I'm gonna have to deploy it with 2 to actually get the attempt count that I actually physically spent on this level. You know, GGZ, let me just show you something. I bet you, I can take less than 500 attempts on practice on this level. Don't mind the 42%, that was totally not gotten by fluke. Nice. Can I like pass this shit? Oh. Cool. That was nice. I guess. I read everything in the chat. The chances of me not reading your message are very small. I just sometimes don't reply to some messages in the chat because they are either inappropriate or I just don't know how to respond to them. Well, I got Bloodlust a very long time ago. Like, a very, very long time ago. And I got Cosmic Cyclone from Riot because I helped with something. So, like, he gave me a copy and I was like, oh, cool. I really want to verify this version, but the thing is, somebody else is gonna verify it before I'm done. I know my mic is shit. You don't have to tell me that every single fucking stream. Demonologist is actually not that hard. The only thing that would end up keeping me back from verifying the level would be just the fact that I get bored of levels so easily. It's stupid. I mean, I could easily get 50 if I were to play this level for like about 100 attempts from the beginning. I just don't have the patience for it, because the level is so freaking long that whenever I die at like something like that, I just get really freaking annoyed. Because it takes like 30 seconds to get to a place like that, and then I randomly die there, and I'm like, damn, kill yourself, please. I mean, if you're gonna count up to like, what was that, 13%, you're gonna see it's like 30 seconds. I'm not gonna play back on track, fuck off. Actually, 1, 2... It's about 30 and 31 seconds. I mean, that's what annoys me the most, just dying at that spot. That might not seem like a hard spot, but it's actually really hard to get through that gap. You have to drop perfectly from the above area, otherwise you're either gonna hit a spike or the block. Or the other spike, depending on how late or soon you drop. It's really just dependent on luck at this point. I beat absolutely no demon. That's actually the thing, I don't beat many demons. I usually verify levels. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about just overall my GD player career, it started off with me beating Cataclysm like over a year and a half ago. And since then, I have never had a harder demon. I mean, my hardest demon has been Cataclysm for nearly 2 years now. It's just the fact that I don't feel like beating demons. I actually am gonna soon... I mean, I don't know, I got 72 on Sonic Wave. I got 85 like 10 times on Bloodbath at this point, because yesterday I played it a little bit. Actually, not yesterday, today. When I came from school I played it a little bit. I got like 85 2 more times, because for some reason I keep on dying there. I don't even know why at this point, but I keep on dying there and I'm really annoyed by it. Oof. I mean, everybody just like, oh, I expect you to beat Extreme Demons every single day because you are a good player. I mean, what the fuck is then the point of being a good player? Then you're just making GD a chore for you. At least that's what everybody is complaining about. Everybody's like, oh, GD is such a chore. I mean, I quit. That's literally every GD player at this point. But the thing is, it's not your chore. If you want to do it, then do it. If you don't, then don't. I mean, Sonic explained it pretty well. I'll play GD when I want, and I won't when I don't want to. I'll upload a little bit less, because I like to play other games as well, because GD is not my life. Pretty much how he how he said it. It's just he said it in a way longer freaking wall of text. I mean, you don't have to play this game if you don't want to. And people seemingly don't understand that. Because they're like, oh, I quit. Because this game feels like a chore. I mean, Riot honestly didn't even care. He was like, okay, I quit, bye. That's literally all he did. He didn't even say he quit. He just randomly disappeared like 4 times. And people are assuming he quit. I mean, he's still alive. It's just the thing that he can't play. Cyclic gave a good reason. He was like, oh, I have school, so just like give me a break. And other people, and there's some other people that could give in a better example as well. Why the fuck am I suddenly talking about how people quit this game? But then there's somebody like Surf. He's like, I quit. He said that, what, 5 times? I honestly don't even know at this point anymore. He said it so many times that it's actually useless. Honestly, should I beat Bloodbath? Let me do that. Oh, and me and Philk are planning a Bloodbath remake. Like, an actual Bloodbath remake, not something like Bloodlust. That's not even a remake, it's pretty much just a complete change of the level. I mean, half of the gameplay is different. Wow, 20%. Progress number 1, Bloodbath to 20%, yes. 20%. No, you're bad. I like the music. And I pretty much practiced Gyron and afterwards earlier when I was playing Bloodlust. Wait, now that I think about it, oh my god, I know why the GD bypass, the FPS bypass is universal for all versions. It doesn't change your computer settings. I mean, it doesn't change the GD settings, it changes the computer settings. That's why it's universal, because as long as you have a computer, you can change its options. Now, Mintz was explaining to me that like over a year ago how he was making a hack that is gonna trick your computer into making games run at 144 FPS or certain apps, in this case Geometry Dash, making it possible for everyone to have 144 Hz. Pretty much. Pretty much, the hack doesn't change what your GD does. It changes your computer settings. Does that sound like a plausible theory to you? Easy. Wait. Yeah. 51k. No, 41k. You can't play you can't play with 144 Hz on a small window. It doesn't work. I won't play these cancerous levels, man. Why the fuck do you people not understand that I'm just not gonna play the levels you request me? I'm gonna beat Bloodbath, and then I'll move on to something else. Hi, Sazu. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't understand that either. Why the fuck are you complaining about a song? I mean, if you don't like it, then just turn off sound. Simple as that. I mean, just go listen to some other music. I mean, come on, man. Oh. The cube didn't jump. No, if you want to get good at the wave, then just don't play 9 circles levels. Simple as that. I mean, come on. I've played other way better levels than 9 circles levels, and I have like 13k attempts on... It's not 13k, like 12k. Probably not even that much. I have about between 11 and 12k attempts on Sonic Wave. and I have 72. I mean, my hardest 9 circles level is freaking Poltergeist. That pretty much means if you can do Poltergeist in like 600 attempts, then you can do Sonic Wave in sub 20k attempts. As long as you can do Poltergeist in sub 600 attempts. Actually, no, it took me more than 600 attempts, didn't it? It took me like 620 attempts. And I beat it on 60 Hz. So like, yeah. I'd probably even beat Poltergeist when it was considered one of the easier 9 circles levels. Not even early on. I called it an easy demon myself, or did I call it a medium demon? I actually don't remember. I legit uploaded videos of the game earlier today. Of course I played it. And honestly, I even specified my opinion about them, which was the game, the 2.2 mechanics seem pretty cool so far. But, I mean, how broken are the levels gonna be? That's my only concern. I mean, everybody's gonna start putting way less effort into the levels. I thought, wait, actually, you could make such an effortless level. I mean, if you just make one tower with a little bit of deco, you know Terraria? Yeah, just make something effortless that looks like something from Terraria, and make it seem like just a ginormous castle. And then when you get to the top, you beat the level, and you just use those bounce back triggers. The level can be... Actually, now that I think about it, the level could go on for infinity, couldn't it? I mean, technically, you can fall back down. So if you make it possible to fall back down, God, would people hate you. Imagine the level just being impossible to die on. And it's like 5 minutes long, and if you fall, you fall all the way back to the beginning. God, everybody would hate you so much. Okay. Yeah, I want the Michi route. Why wouldn't I? Then I get the cool points. Vamos, penis. Kill me. Good. I like how the chat is spamming go and like this is the one and shit. And I'm like, okay, please kill me. And then I die and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not beating this on a copyable. This is the normal Bloodbath. Nah, I like this song. Thanks for the offer though. Cool. Cool! Fuck! Okay, sorry. What the fuck was that? One percent progress, let's go, boys! I actually thought I was gonna one attempt it. I was like, wait, is this attempt one? I know, right? I'm like that one guy who dies at all the stupid parts. I think Trust and me are the only guys that have died at 85 on Bloodbath, though. Wait, no, he died at 84, never mind then. I don't even know how I died at 85. I also don't know how I managed to die at 81. Twice. Oh, I laugh when I die far, when I'm far, because I honestly don't care about dying far. It's funny to me how stupidly I die. I mean, it's actually fucking hilarious. I mean, I die at the spots nobody else dies at on levels. So at least I get to laugh it off by being just like, wow, I had such a retarded death right now. Third time's the charm. Fuck. The fuck was that? That's the second time I've died there. Oh god, I'm awful at this game. Oh wait, Exen beat Bloodbath yesterday? Oh, didn't know. Chug got 97. Lol, wrecked. What's the weekly? Am I anywhere here? Of course I'm not. Fucking everybody hacked it already. How the fuck did 22 people managed to hack it in less than a week. Jesus fucking Christ. I thought the first two people are legit, and then it's like fucking hacks everywhere. Okay, let's go. 4 times the charm, right? Definitely. I like how I was like, 3rd times the charm dies at the same exact spot as earlier. I was like, okay, never mind then. I mean, and people are actually still wondering why it takes so freaking long to beat this. I mean, if it's not obvious enough already, then it should be by now. I mean, for some reason, I always get nervous when I get to Etzer, and I always die there for some reason. I also used to die in a Sonic a lot. It doesn't really happen that often anymore. But I've died over 30 times in Etzer now. And over 30 times in a Sonic. I also died 3 or 4 times after Etzer. In Havok. I mean, most people don't die in Havok. They die in something like Jiren or something like that. And I'm that one guy who just happens to die in Havok and is like, okay, understandable. Wait, what if I say swag? Okay, I'll say quack. I'll quack for you guys, okay? When I pass Michigan, I'll quack. I said quack so many times there that it lost its meaning. Wait, I just remembered I don't have that awful SFX anymore, so I can turn up the volume. Good chat, I like it. You attract what you fear. Okay. I have a fear of beating Bloodlust before Knollboy beats Bloodlust before Knollboy is like, okay, understandable. That'd actually be pretty gay. I mean, I've seen a lot of quotes of you attract what you fear. But really, that just sounds like, oh, I fear beating Bloodlust. Beat Bloodlust before Knollboy does. It's like, okay. I have a fear of beating Bloodbath on attempt 1. I have a fear of Bloodbath. I have a fear of beating Bloodbath. There we go. No, I haven't beaten Sonic Wave yet. Honestly, if you donated me 500 bucks, then I would probably only keep 20 bucks. Not 20 bucks, I would keep 20%. By which I mean I would keep 100 bucks. And the rest would go towards helping Nacho. The guy that has his fucking... that has right now some serious IRL problems. I really wish people would take these kinds of things more seriously. Bloodbath isn't really a good example of what skill represents. I mean, beating Bloodbath in these days is like beating freaking Serial Madness. It's like beating Deadlocked. I mean, everybody can do it after a certain period of time with a certain amount of skill. But Deadlock doesn't require 144 Hz, what Bloodbath does. But it doesn't change the fact that that's pretty much how Bloodbath is represented these days. Bloodbath, the one demon that has gone from number 1 to number 20 in the shortest amount of time. Cataclysm, the demon that dropped by 50 spots in less than a year. Actually, it didn't drop by less than a year. Well, no, but it dropped by like half the list in like a year. It took Cataclysm 2 years to drop out of the top 50, so like in about a year. Wait. No, it took Cataclysm 3 years to fall out of the top 50. So, sometime next year, in August, Bloodbath should fall out of the top 50, I believe. Something like that. Sounds about right. Wait, 9 circles is 100 Robux. Gotta get them Robux. Freaking free Robux. God damn. Let me just beat it. Oof. So that's 27 Robux. Fucking kill me. $79 Robux. I actually don't remember how to do the last cube, so like, that might be a little bit of a problem. Oof. Okay, never mind. I'm not playing that anymore. Level 8s. The world record on Bloodbath is 36 on mobile. It was set by Amaranth about 3 months ago, I believe. He also beat a nerfed Silent Club on mobile. Not the one by Superix, even more nerfed, but still it's pretty impressive considering it is Silent Club. He also beat Cataclysm like 5 times, I think. 2 times, I have no idea. Hello, new. I'm Dad. Fucking. Genius sentence. Hello, new. I'm Dad. I know I have to say quack. I already said earlier that I was gonna say quack. I'm actually wondering now, considering I have like holidays now, and I have exactly 10 days, I believe, till New Year. Could I maybe get lucky enough to get at least 80 subs every single day for 11 days in a row? 10 days in a row. I mean, then I would be able to reach 5k subs. Which is like half of the amount of subs I actually want to reach before 2019. Even though at this growth rate I already know I'll reach 10k before 2019. Surely. I get about 1k subs every single month at this point, so if my channel keeps on growing like this, I might actually be able to just do this as a job. That would be amazing. Just fuck doing stuff. Impossible 5k subs until 2018. Nah, I don't think it's impossible. It's definitely possible. I mean, if I got a random shoutout from someone, I would actually probably reach 5k, probably even more. I wish I actually got a random shoutout. That would be amazing. Trust to give shoutout when. Wait, actually, I'm racing with EVV in 2018 in January. Sometime in January. I'm getting a new SSD disk and an extra 8 gigabytes of RAM. Also getting the new headset before January. So there will be no lag and my mic will be fixed before January, of course. So maybe I will reach like I really hope that race with EVV might boost me up a little bit. That would be really cool. I mean, I don't really want 50k subs. You know why? Because I know how that turns out most of the time. Most people that reach a certain amount of subs get cocky. That's the biggest problem. I've been noticing it on my own that I just don't want to hang around normal people. I just rather play games and talk with other more quote-unquote famous people instead of hanging out with everybody else. The only place where I don't do that is, well, my stream chat, because here I get to talk with anybody that just wants to chat. I mean, I have a direct contact with 30 to 100 people. I get to chat with them, I get to talk with them. And I mean, it's a lot better than just being alone all the time and playing other games. I mean, the more subs you get, the more cancer you will cause to yourself, because you'll just get more and more cocky. That's the first problem. And the second problem is, if I do not get cocky, my Twitch chat, I mean, it's not my Twitch chat, my YouTube chat will be so AIDS that I won't be able to read anything, which will make it impossible for me to talk with anyone, which will just make it more cancerous for me. And make me want to talk with other people instead of chatting with other people in the end. I mean, I can tell you some examples of people that got quote-unquote famous and got really fucking cocky. An example of that is Surf. that guy especially. I actually kinda hate Surf because he thinks he's a god just because he has like 30k, 35k. I honestly don't even fucking know and I don't care. He gets really fucking cocky all the time. And like, I mean, he attacked me and he was like, "Oh, you're famous, kill yourself." And I'm like, "Okay, understandable." And then I'm like, "But I wouldn't say that." Like what I had like 2k subs. The 2.5k subs or something like that is famous. And he was like, "Oh, that just means you want to be more famous." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't even consider you famous. Why the fuck would I want to be? Why the fuck would I want to be any more known than you?" And then he was ranting about something for a little while, and then I just left the stream. Another example of that is, well, I don't know if this is just the impact of getting a little bit more famous. It might be, but Berke is really fucking like he's an ass sometimes. Not all the time. He can understand shit and you can talk with him normally, but sometimes he's an ass. Like, man. I also do this kind of stuff. I just like, I don't know why, but randomly I sometimes just get really fucking cocky and just say some shit that I shouldn't. Nah, I don't need to practice. What I need to get more consistent at is this first 20%. I've done like 24 to 100, I believe. I honestly have no idea at this point, lol. And I mean, I got to Etzer 3 times today. And earlier it was my first death in Evasion. And I had 2 deaths in Crack. So like... And Michigan isn't that bad either. I just die a lot in this first ball. And it's because of how 144 Hz functions. Nah, Sunix isn't really that cocky. He actually talks with me and some other people that aren't so well known. You can reason with him quite well, and he's like a pretty cool guy. Oh, here's another example, Knobbelboy. Now, I don't care if I get a lot of hate for this, but sometimes... No, not just sometimes. Usually when I show up in his stream, he's like a complete ass to me. I mean, at this point, I only believe he modded me in his stream back then, because Trusta modded me. Because Trusta was like a friend with me. A guy who actually... No, actually... Riot actually didn't get so much fame into his head that he would just be like a complete asshole to everyone. He actually responds to my messages usually. I mean, he doesn't just usually respond to them, he always responds to them. Whenever I ask him something, he's like, "Oh, cool," or something. I mean, not "oh, cool." I mean, he responds with something, and then we talk, and that's about it. But like, you get the idea. Some people turn into complete assholes after they become famous. Others stay completely normal. I don't know anything about that, so... When I started playing, he was pretty much dead already, so like, I don't know anything about that guy, lol. I mean, there's some YouTubers who have millions of subscribers and actually still talk with their fans, and then there's the GD community where if you pass 10k subs, you are now considered a god and you should tell everyone to fuck off because nobody likes you. I mean, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Some GD players can be complete fucking assholes sometimes. Sales passed 10k like a long time ago. He passed 10k in like, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I have another example of fame getting into to you way too much, which would be Taco Macho. If anybody remembers that guy, I actually used to be friends with him. And then suddenly he became a complete fucking ass because he started beating demons, like extreme demons. Then he beat Bloodbath, of course hacked it. And he like left a group that we were in because he was too good for us. Then he got accepted into GS. Then he beat Sakup and Hella in like what, 3 days, which then made it super suspicious and then even got him exposed in the end. Pretty much, I knew he wasn't legit after he beat Bloodbath. But here's a good example of how much famous people can affect other players. Back when Taco Macho beat Sakup and Hell, I told Trusta not to give him a shout out because he hacked. Now, he didn't believe me for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. He even told Taco Macho that next time I mention him, he's gonna ban me from his chat. And guess what? A week after, no, not a week, like about a month and a week later, he got exposed because he accidentally streamed hacking Crimson Clutter. I mean, it just shows how much famous people can affect normal other famous people. Yes. The thing is, after you're exposed once, you will get a lot of AIDS. That's why I specifically try to avoid drama back when I was called out for the all-ring Sonic Wave back in like what, January last year, January this year, January last year. Yeah, Noctafly is another good example of that. He didn't want drama. I mean, after you get a big subscription amount, you know you're gonna lose a lot. I mean, I honestly didn't really care. I knew that they were gonna expose me. I mean, I didn't even freaking expect anything else. What the heck would I expect other than that? Anyway. But a good example of how freaking much people trust famous people is Noctafly. He got exposed once, back in what, 1.9 for hacking Bloodbath. And now he got exposed for the second time. But this time, nobody hated on him. You wanna know why? Because he has 30k subs. Now, this is where we are gonna talk about psychology. Pretty much, when one person does something, everybody will follow their lead. I mean, you eventually start following so you don't stand out. It's literally just what humans do. Now, because other famous people like Luckwalizer and Husey said it's fine now, everybody was like, oh yeah, it's fine, they're famous, that makes us less important, so you're fine now, continue playing, nobody will unsub you. It's not even your fault, you didn't even hack and shit like that, and people still believe that he did AFK legit. I mean, people follow like sheep, and it's sad. The most annoying part of all this is that you know some famous people can now get away with stuff. Because as long as they have one other famous... For fuck's sake, stop opening my door and walking into my room. Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Anyway, some famous people can get away with this. As long as they have one famous person that they know, that they can tell, just write, it's fine dude, into the comments, they will be covered. They just need one person to say, oh, it's fine, dude, don't worry, into the comments, and everything will be fine. Everybody will say, oh, he's famous, that makes us less important. Let's follow the lead. Not yet, Venom. Nice servers, Rob. Oh, it's unlisted. Wait, I'll get a copy. Did you send the... You probably did. You sent the ID in the chat, I guess. Oh shit, this is so cool. Wait. That's hot. No offense, Mega, but there's like probably not more than like 30% of people that are independent. with fully independent. Yeah, I really like it. Good job. I mean, I don't know what else to say, just that's like the only thing that pops to my head. I'm like, good job, nice. You did a good job. I only need 4 more shards, don't I? In a matter of 2 weeks, I will have all shards at 100. Actually, 1 week and 2 days. Nice. Bloodbath with camera controls. God. I might stream building some stuff in GD Sub-Zero later. I actually want to build a layout in there. Between Bloodbath and Breakthrough, they both start with a B and they're both Cancer. They also both end with a H. Oh shit, my eye hurts. Sorry. Fuck. No, my eye is obviously dying. No, but actually I randomly get these eye itches. Really annoying, especially when like far in a level. My eye is just like randomly. Okay, let me just make you have to itch your eye. And then I die. I should totally start playing with only one eye and sell my other eye on the black market for like 20 grand. I believe that's the price for an eyeball. $20,000. I'll buy. Oh god. Why the fuck is my dog barking at a closed door? I legit don't understand that. But now that I think about it, what if it's robbers? I mean, the chances of that are pretty fucking minimal. I do get paranoid easily though, but I don't believe there's even a small chance that there's robbers in my house. And if there is, if I randomly hear rumbling downstairs, then I will most likely turn off the monitor, turn off the stream, turn off the computer, and hide. There's two places I can hide in that are like really close to me right now. But like... damn. Or would I then would I then unlist the stream? Would I just keep the stream going? I mean, what would be the best option? I mean, the best option would be for somebody to contact somebody in my IRL friends list on Discord. Yeah, but in Slovenia, if you stab someone, you will actually go to prison. That's not even a joke. Funny enough, here, they are actually AIDS about it. I mean... there's a law against hurting anyone. If I were to stab somebody, I would actually go to like a prison. Actually, not really a prison. I would go to a correction facility because I'm not 18 yet. But I would have to pay something, and I would definitely be going to a correctional facility. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because the biggest problem here is that, I mean, either I die or I defend and knock out the other person. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'd understand being at least allowed to hurt the other person to the point where they are disabled from hurting you. But like, the 3 steps I do if I were to get robbed would be number 1, turn off the screen of my monitor. That would definitely be the most important thing, because if they see a turned on monitor, I'm pretty sure everybody will know that there's somebody in this house right now. Then I'd hide under the bed, grab my phone, hide under the bed, and then message the police. I wouldn't be able to call, that's definite. My uncle is actually a police officer, so I guess if I were to message him, like, dude, I'm getting robbed, he would probably like send fucking 20 people here. I have a headset. I don't have speakers. it wouldn't work out. They wouldn't hear shit. And there's only two places where it would be safe for me to hide. Number one, under my bed. I can actually surprisingly still fit under there, and that's only because of the fact that I am actually pretty thin. And then the second option is inside my closet. Now, the closet has a little bit of a problem, which is if they open it, I'm dead. And in case I hide under my bed, if they look under the bed, even though chances of that are very small, then I'm dead as well. But like, the best spot, I believe, is the side of my bed, because next to my bed I have this cupboard and I have this plastic ball that I have my legs on whenever I play games. And like, if I hide in that corner where this ball and the cupboard are, then I would pretty much be really hard to see. Okay? So I would have a little bit of time to message the police and say, dudes, I'm getting robbed. Send help. Snit help. Yes, slit help. Yes. Good England. There's also the option of hiding behind all the stuff I have under my bed, because there's a lot of stuff in my under my bed. Mega, what the fuck are you gonna do with a 15-year-old kid that is not better for anything but playing games? Gigamix just got exposed by the exposal group. Second exposing, nice. He hacked to 11 by Andromeda. Probably botted it. Botted it. I would probably keep the stream online, because then you would be able to hear what the heck is going on in the background. And since since now I changed something in my Discord server, which is you can actually tag my IRL friends, even though don't do that, otherwise you'll get banned. Actually, let me make that the rule. I don't know. To be honest, I think I could do a sub 50 attempt practice round Bloodlust at this point. I think it's possible. Wait, I did a full practice round. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I have no life. Back. I actually didn't go and check the whole house. I only put up a chair at my door in case there's somebody actually in the house. Even though I don't think that would be possible, but I don't know. I think I'll end the stream shortly. Let me do one attempt on this lovely, and then I'll end the stream. Wow, incredible. Okay. Time to end stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm home alone. Why the fuck do you think I'm paranoid? There's actually somebody in the fucking house. I mean, I've been home alone for like 2 hours now. Actually, not 2 hours, for like half an hour. But damn, I mean, it's really fucking... I mean, it's like a really... I'm like a really paranoid person. And I don't like being home alone. It gives me that feel that there's somebody in my house all the time. I mean, it makes me really fucking paranoid and just scared of opening and closing doors. And I'm like fucking dying. Anyways, I'll end the stream. Guess it was a good stream. No, I don't feel anything weird in my back. I just like have this really odd feeling that there's somebody in the house. It's just this paranoia that there is somebody walking around around the house or inside my house, and it's like not the most pleasant feeling. I don't understand if it was like midday, but sadly it's like it's like the fucking outside is like, it looks like it's the middle of the night, and it's like 5 p.m. for me. And like, it makes me really fucking paranoid when it's like this. Yeah, I know I need a new mic. I already heard that 100 times today. Anyways, I'll end the stream. And I might stream later. I still have some shit to do. So like, yeah, see ya.